Hello golfers, PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb, Director of Instruction for US Golf TV and the Todd Kolb Golf Academy. And today we're talking about one of our favorite things, that is increasing our club head speed, specifically with the driver. This is a question we get a lot from a lot of our viewers. So how do we increase club head speed with our driver? Well, let me give you a quick tip that can help you do just exactly that. Now, one of the things that can help us increase club head speed is what we call the movement of extension. Now, extension is basically extending up. There's a lot of different ways that we can describe it. For layman's terms, for a golf professional's terms, basically it's the body extending or rising up. Now, a lot of times golf instructors and people will tell you need to stay in the shot, and there's some truth to that, but when you extend and when you work up through the shot, that helps you increase club head speed. It pushes energy out into the club head. So if you look at a lot of the long drivers, you'll see they're up on their toes. You'll see their body extending, and they do that because it helps them increase their club head speed. So how do you do that as a drill? Well, I've got my driver here. So all they want you to do is take your regular setup, and what you're going to do is you're going to go from the setup position and you're just going to go into the finish position. But as you work into the finish position, I want you to feel like you're pushing up and off the ground, almost like you're getting up on your toes a little bit as the club works up and forward. If you can do that motion, it's going to help you increase your club head speed. So let me go ahead and try it out. I got my setup here. Now, I'm not talking a lot about the setup with the driver. Hopefully you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, you follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, because we cover all of those things already. So here, let me get set up here, and I'm going to really feel like I'm going to push up and off the ground and see if I can get my club head speed up a little bit.
260.
Okay, that was definitely faster than the last couple I hit. That was 261, which was further than I hit the first couple. Club head speed of 109, that's pretty good for me, I'm not going to lie. Ball speed 156 with the range ball, I will definitely take that. So if you want to increase your club head speed, you've got to be able to push up and off the ground. It's what we call extending. Extending through the impact zone can help add speed. It increases energy out into the club head and is going to definitely help you hit the golf ball further. Hello golfers, PGA teaching professional Todd Kolb with another segment of Teaching with Technology. And today we're going to talk about one of our favorite topics, and that is how do we increase club head speed specifically with the driver. Now, if you followed any of our videos before, you know that we're a big fan of starting with a little bit of pressure, or what you might feel as weight, on your lead foot. So we use a phrase 60-40. It's a very common phrase we use in our teaching. When we say 60-40, what we mean is we want you to feel like you've got about 60% of your pressure, i.e. your weight, on your lead foot. And the reason we like that is that in order to increase club head speed or maximize our club head speed, we need to be able to move the pressure properly and load the golf swing. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to start with a little bit of pressure on your lead foot, like I said, 60-40, and specifically, I want you to feel like the center of that pressure is kind of towards the front of your left arch, okay? So it's not just on the lead foot, it's kind of towards the front of the left arch. And what you're going to do in the initial takeaway is you're going to do what we call unweighting. You're going to push off the left and push towards your trail heel. So I start a little left and I push towards my trail heel. Now when I do that, the movement of pressure allows me to load the golf swing. So let me see if I can go ahead and do that. It's pretty early in the day here, but let's see if I can crank one out there for you. So I've got my setup. Now if you want to know a little bit about ball position and things like that, we got a ton of videos out there already. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter, those types of things, be sure to do that, because we give you a lot of details on how to set up with the driver. So I'm going to assume hopefully you know that already. I've got my 60. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push off that and push towards my heel. And let me see if I can hit one out there for you. Felt pretty good.
254 yards.
All right, it's one of the reasons I like to use my swing caddy, because it allows me to actually, did I actually increase my club head speed? Now, that's 254. The first couple I hit, you might not have saw those, but those were about 238. Club head speed of 106 for me. 254, 153 mile an hour ball speed, that's pretty good for a range ball. So the tip today is, if you want to increase club head speed with your driver, learn to move the pressure, learn to move the weight, learn to load. Load from the front foot towards the trail heel, and if you do that, you'll definitely increase your club head speed. Mic check, 1, 2. Ooh, it's warming up. It's warming up. Dude, that was the best drive I hit.
Yeah.
You can turn that fan back on if you want now.
Saved it for when
Do you see that, buddy? Crank it up a little bit. Tour draw. Tour draw.
Tour draw.